Jade is a messy eater. Like, no matter what she's wearing, it's gonna fall right here.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. The whole fam is here. The whole fam is here for episode number dose of Masking and Chatting. Mark is on paternity leave, and Sarai, you know, these are her videos, obviously, because she's going to be in every one at this point. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning, so we have our coffees. And we are going to go ahead and jump right in. He has some skin that needs some moisture, okay?
Hey, actually, my skin is quite nice.
It looks okay on camera. But listen, I felt it the other day, and I was like, have you been using moisturizer? Because it feels like you haven't been.
I don't know if she was saying it because my skin was dry or if she was saying it because she knew that she was planning this video. Because Jade is a planner. So
no,
she was planting seeds.
I said it because your skin was dry, okay? And you was looking a little rough.
You're talking about your daddy.
Okay, so the mask we're going to be using today is the PHAT GLOW Facial from Ole Henriksen. I use this, yes, PHAT GLOW, PHA, okay, PHA. So I used this before an event, the Boss Women Media Boss Woman of the Year event 2 weeks ago in Dallas. You know, I'm at home with my baby 24/7. I work for myself. I create content for a living, so I'm constantly shooting photos, video, editing, doing voiceovers, all of these things at home. So my biggest asset is my baby wrap. And she sits on me all day long. And I will film, and you may see this right here, but you don't know that she's right here, like sitting on me. And sometimes I have to be, you know, halfway through my makeup or a hair tutorial, and I have to stop and breastfeed her. And then I hop back on camera, I stop, and then I have to breastfeed her. And it's just about, like you said, it's not really a balance, it's a matter of just integrating. So now, you know, having done beauty content and videos for many years, my baby is in my tutorials now. My baby is in the videos that I'm shooting because at the end of the day, I make the rules. I control the scenario. And I was like blown away on how much this really worked for me. A lot of masks don't really give you like instant results, you know. A lot of them you need to do in combination with a really good routine, and then over time you will see a difference, and that's a normal thing. Like, that's a good way, gentle way to improve your skin over time. This though definitely made me feel like, whoa, like something just happened when I use this product. So that's what we're going to be using.
PHAT GLOW. Oh, hey.
What?
Catch it.
So we're gonna use this today. Let's start off. We haven't done anything to our faces today. So I usually skip cleanser in the morning if I didn't wear any makeup the day before, and I did my nighttime routine last night. So my skin is good. I'm gonna be using the Cicapair Tiger Grass Calming Mist from Dr. Jart. I'm using a lot of Dr. Jart products today because I've been really, really obsessed with their new Tiger Grass products. You can use this as obviously a calming mist, but the other thing you can use this for is as a toner. So it's a gentle toner. It's not going to be like super exfoliating, which is what we want since we are using a pretty intense mask today.
For us new people, what is a toner, please?
You don't know what a toner is?
I don't know what
a toner is. A liquid exfoliant. Usually it's a way to balance your pH on your face. You usually want to use it after cleansing because cleansing may throw you off because you've just removed a lot of dirt and all impurities out of your skin, and toner will rebalance you back to like a baseline place so that when you apply your other products, nothing is going to interact in the wrong way or disrupt your skin in like a bad way.
Got it.
So that's why we're using toner.
So wipe my face with it?
Yeah.
All over?
Yep.
Okay. I'm totally not going to show this on camera. But it's proudly.
Dirty. Oh, yeah. Don't show that part.
Don't show that part?
No. They don't need to see that.
Transparency, baby. Transparency.
You got a whole... in your beard.
Don't make a reaction.
What?
I said.
Okay, so
That was funny.
somebody should have cleansed before this, okay?
Do it
That
again?
probably would. What?
Do it again.
Shut up. Okay, so now that we've done that part, I'm just gonna spray myself with this because I really like it.
Hold on. You can't skip me.
Do you want some? All right, so now we're ready.
Now we're done. Like,
Okay.
This is crazy. We've done 2 steps and you're saying now we're ready?
Yes, this is it's a whole routine, okay? Last time when I filmed, everybody was like, well, not everybody, but a lot of people wanted to see my full routine beyond just the masking. And so this video, we're only doing 1 mask, and then I'm also going to take you through the rest of the morning routine. So yeah, last time I did 2 masks though, and so it took longer. So it was like, man, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to put it on you since you have her.
Okay.
Just to make things safe. Okay. I like this mask too because it's not like super hard to work with. You gotta stay still.
Oh, I was trying to get my face ready.
You got like fuzz all over.
She was like, what? That ain't my daddy. Who is that person?
Your skin gonna be glowy. Or you keep it on. Bolt, be quiet. Bolt says hi. You get all your little nose pores.
Nothing little about my nose.
Ain't nothing little about that nose.
Nothing little about my nose, okay? I look like the
mask,
Ultimate Warrior. If anybody know who that is from wrestling, Google him. The Ultimate Warrior. I was kind of thinking about this last night, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that it's important that our journeys are well documented. We start to document our journeys. I feel like yours is well documented because you've been on YouTube and MySpace and all that for so long. But like, I think in my industry, a lot of times people see where I am or like where people are, the highlight reel of Instagram as we call it, but they don't really understand like what it took to get there. So,
you want to tell us about your journey, babe?
Well, not necessarily, but I want to know your thoughts of that in your space. Like, do you feel like, well, obviously you do, because people probably talk to you all the time, like, hey, Jade, like, how did you get, this many followers on Instagram? Or, like, how did you get your subs up? Or, like, what can I do as if it's like, I did this and tomorrow or
Cutie.
It's going to be that.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you see that and how can people better document their journeys?
Well, let me sip my coffee.
Sip.
At the end of the day, like, it's all about patience and understanding, like, timing is everything, because there were moments before I, like, took lip sync curls full time and, like, really, like, started being an entrepreneur where I wanted to be that, but the way my life was set up, I was not prepared to handle or deal with the things that were to come with this type of lifestyle. And also just understanding that, like, there's chapters in your life for specific things. And I'm a really big proponent on, like, really getting everything you can out of an experience before you move on to the next thing. And so, like, you can simultaneously do things, right? Like, you can, like, have your day job and do your side hustle and, like, really, really want your side hustle to become your day job, but it's like not working out yet. And so it's just like, it's a matter of time, and that matter of time may be years before it really takes flight, but as long as you're creating a life wherever you are, where you're doing things that make you happy, with the understanding that if you put the work in and it's what God wants for you, it's gonna work out at some point in some way, then you can, then you will,
Go, girl.
you find a new sense of contentment.
# prayer life.
Prayer life. Before 2016, really 2015-ish, before I started doing like events and stuff, there was no strategy at all to building my platform. And that was up until I probably really didn't get serious about lips and curls until I was at like 100K subs on YouTube, and I
100K subs. That's crazy.
Yeah, 100K subs and maybe like 60.
That like it's nothing. You go, girl. Okay.
No, I mean, but it's true though. Like, I wasn't pressed about any of it because no one was. This was like, I think I hit 100K in like 2014, and like it was a big deal, but at the same time, it wasn't to me because I've never been obsessed about the numbers ever. Like, that's the hard part for me now is like...
Love it. I love that though. Like, that's... Like, to me, I don't know. Like, I'm very much so like natural and authentic in a way that I believe that what you do, you're very passionate about it. Like, you would... Not that you would want to do it for free, but you would do it for free.
I did for a long time. For years, I did it for free.
So I think that like that's a huge point to make of like, if you really care about it, it's more so holding on until it can be your one and only thing.
Yeah.
But
also not being pressed if it never becomes your one thing. Like, that also is a possibility, right? Like, it was a possibility for me not to like do lip sync curls full time, but like I knew whenever I was deciding, hi girly, whenever I was deciding to either go get a job in my field that I got my master's in, I still was like, if I go get this job, I'm gonna still do lip sync curls on the side because I just truly love doing it. And so, you know, for me, I think I would not have stopped if I didn't take it full time. But I think, again, this was my path, so it worked out the way it was supposed to work out. But
I disagree with that. Like, to me, I feel like everybody wasn't meant to work for somebody else.
I'll agree.
So it's just a matter of to me, the people that ultimately separate themselves are those that stay with it.
Yeah.
Those who endure to eventually get to that point.
Yeah.
Because that journey is a very ruthless one in so many ways. But I think it's ruthless because it's prepping you to be that person that you were supposed to be.
Let me reiterate, because I totally agree with you. My mindset is more so on those out there who enjoy, you know, doing anything as a hobby. And it's like, oh, like for you, like you love to cook. He's a great chef. Like, great, fantastic. Could open up a restaurant tomorrow and be booked up.
Shout out to Sylvia Hutchinson.
AKA.
Our granny.
Okay. But he does that because he loves it. He's not trying to monetize it and make it his career. Yet. But not even completely.
It won't be.
It's never going to be something that he's like completely focused on, wants to get into a restaurant. Like, he's never going to do that, but he loves doing that. So I think sometimes we have to be aware of like, okay, what are our gifts that like we just enjoy, and what are our gifts that we can utilize to make a career out of or make something happen, monetized, because everyth's not meant to be monetized.
It's not.
He can sing super well. Super well. But he's not out here trying to be an R&B singer and leaving his job, you know, like
only to Bay. Like, Bay get the tunes. Okay?
Oh yes.
Bay gets the tunes.
Yes.
I actually sung Jodeci to her request.
Yes, my request.
When I proposed to her.
Yes.
Which was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of caught me off guard because I didn't expect.
He sang right on the spot request.
Too. But yeah, no warm up. I didn't get to do my, you know, do re mi fa so. I didn't. Yeah, I just had to.
It was cute though.
Go.
It was cute.
Yeah, it was straight.
And so everything is not meant.
Okay.
Oh, girl.
All right. Okay, mama. Okay. She's sleepy.
She's sleepy.
It's on her morning nap.
You know, and so that's what I say. Like, everything isn't meant to be, you know, your full-time career gig, but it's important to have those things that you enjoy, like just genuinely enjoy doing, that have no strings attached, that don't come with.
Like, we can't stress that enough.
What?
I won't go into all the details yet, but having something that you can go off and do that you find pure joy, pure excitement in is so key. I don't care what you're going through in life.
You gotta have
I don't care what part of life, whether you have kids, You got 50 kids. You better find that 10 minutes. You could have no job and you're looking for a job 23 hours and 50 minutes a day. Find that 10 minutes. That is so important for you to be at your best in those other parts of your life. You need that.
You gotta have a happiness moment every day, whether it's doing something you love or reading or being around people you love. It's gotta be something that you genuinely connect with. Because if you don't have that peace, that's how you start getting.
That's how you. Yes. Okay,
she be almost knocking herself out. She be yawning so hard. You gotta find things that make you happy, Mama. No matter if they're making you money or not. I feel like people our age, a lot of time, we are so like, I gotta, do well in school. I've gotta graduate. I've gotta get a job. I've gotta do well on my job. I've gotta get the promotion. I've gotta do this, do that. And there's a lot of pressures that come with living in this day and age, our age range. Like we are
so much pressure.
Our late 20s, going into our 30s. And we are the generation of student debt. We are the generation of everything is possible, but finding out that there's actually a lot of roadblocks that come into play in life. Like, I think we got that whole, like, you can be anything you want to be, like, fairy tale in school. And then it's like, you start to come into, I feel like that's how our younger, like, brothers and sisters are too. Like, they're almost naive to how hard life really is.
Well, yes, I think they're naive to that. But I also think that on the flip side of balance, you can like be what you want to be. And I think that millennials started that track of like, I don't have to have a corporate job to be a six-figure earner. I don't have to have a degree.
Yeah.
Hello. To do what I want to do. Like experiences matter. Being a good person matters. Respecting the craft matters. Working on a craft matters. Those are
caring about things.
Caring about
other people.
Caring about people. Yeah. Caring about people. Being nice to people.
Yeah.
Seeing people, actually loving people, and not just saying that you do, but actually expressing that. Like, those are all things that I feel like this generation learned.
Oh, you hungry?
She's hungry. Yeah.
I also feel like, and this is very exciting as well. I think that even this idea of compassion for not just people, but like our planet, like climate change is such a big thing for our generation and like those younger than us too. And so I think we do need to have more conversations about, how our lifestyles interact with the planet and climate and like all that kind of stuff. I'm not a huge climate change advocate at all. I don't know that much, but I do know enough to say that like, we gotta get. Oh my gosh, that bird is so beautiful! Oh my gosh,
yeah, that bird was beautiful.
That bird was beautiful. It had like a whole
it was like navy
round
black,
nut in its mouth outside.
Like
okay, wow.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. Okay, anyway, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like sustainability, caring, and also I love how there's so many businesses that are incorporating sustainability or incorporating some sort of like empowerment or good message for different communities as part of their business plans. Like I think it's called social entrepreneurship or something like that.
Yeah, and it's great. Yes, I just fear that there are the right decisions that need to be made won't be made because it's not. For example, TerraCycle. Mm-hmm. TerraCycle really brought a lot to life. TerraCycle is a sustainable corporate empire almost that works with different brands to show that everything can be recycled.
Yeah.
And
reusable.
And reused. Now, which is the biggest thing is reusing things over and over. I just hope that in this big conversation, in this big movement, this trend that's going on, businesses make the right decisions because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
It's like cleaning up your own mess. Like everybody used to sing the Barney song, clean up, everybody, everywhere. Mm-hmm. Like we made the mess.
Yeah.
So it's not like somebody else dumped it and like someone's
Right.
like, yo, can y'all come help humans? Can you help? Like, no, animals didn't do this. Like, humans made it.
Yeah.
So now I think it's our responsibility to do what we
our
can to clean it
And
up.
we're trying to figure that out, like, even for our own selves, like, on a regular basis. Like, we try to reuse things. We try to just be more mindful and conscious about, you know, our waste in general. And definitely want to continue, like, growing in that space because it's something that we both, like, really care about. We just don't know enough about it.
Well, I've been reading books. I highly recommend, what is the guy's name? Tom
TerraCycle. Just look up the owner of or CEO, founder of TerraCycle. TERRA Cycle. CYCLE.
I read both of these books. Outsmart Waste by Tom Saki and The Future of Packaging by Tom Saki. Both outline like what we can do to be better on Earth, what we've done to mess it up, and how we can help to change that. Even something like tie dyeing. Like, I got into dyeing for the same purpose. Like, I have a lot of white stuff kind of sitting around, and it's like, okay, how can I upcycle this? Make it look new. Add more to it. Like, having Jade around. Jade is a messy eater. Like, no matter what she's wearing, it's going to fall right here. She's always wearing my clothes, and it could be one time wearing a white shirt, and
that's not true. Okay, sometimes does it happen? Yes. All right. Sometimes, yes.
Just sometimes.
Yes, only sometimes. Don't do this.
White doesn't stay white forever, regardless. Like, how can we make that better? And like, that's how I started dyeing stuff, whatever. So there's things that everybody can do.
So we just went and washed off our masks. How does your skin feel?
Breezy.
Ooh.
Breezy.
Also, when I was taking off my mask, I realized that I had these from Simple, and I was like, what the heck? This is perfect to talk about in this video. Since we're talking about sustainability, these are compostable. I think that's how you say it, compostable.
Yes,
Cleansing wipes. These are brand new, and so these are super clean. I always use Simple cleansing wipes, especially the micellar ones I really, really like. So the fact that they came out with these, I'm like, yay! Now we can start using these. Next step is going to be serum. So we're going to use the Tiger Grass Serum. This is one of their new products. I really, really love this. I'm going to put some on you.
I feel like I'm crying.
How's it smell?
I mean, first, your touch.
Oh, God.
I tell you all the time. Listen, she don't understand the power of her touch. I feel like, I don't know. Like, there's nobody that makes me feel the way she makes me feel.
As no one else should, okay? I'm your fiance.
Yeah, but like, it's ever. Like, it's crazy. So, that's one reason that you know, like how you know.
That's how you know you know.
Touch is just, like, that touch is like, just different. You know how all the people in the medieval times tried to take that sword out the rock and nobody could do it? Then little dude, you know that story, right?
Yes, King Arthur.
King Arthur came through with that gentle touch and was like, and pulled it out. That's how it feel. Like, no.
Oh, wait, was it King Arthur or was it the knight?
It wasn't a king. I think maybe
no,
he
it was
became
for king. Maybe
after he pulled.
Y'all know
whoever
the story.
got the sword out.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna use is this Tula Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. I really like this eye balm too because a lot of brands have like different eye creams and serums and stuff, but I love that this is literally like comes out like this, and so you don't even have to touch the product with your fingers. You literally just take it and you put it around your eyes.
Like a big lipstick.
Yeah, like a big lipstick. This is for hydration because the skin around your eyes is really delicate.
Hashtag no Botox.
You see that little glow on him now? I don't know if you can see it from back there, but yeah.
Yeah, mama.
So I really like this.
Mama said, I see your glow, daddy.
It does feel cool, doesn't it? Like when I put it on you?
Yeah. It feels like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels
cool.
really good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Feels nice.
Breezy.
Ooh, do you want to use the Jade roller?
Yeah, because it's been in our freezer for weeks. I'm like, what the hell
gotta go
is
get
this in our freezer? All right, Mama. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? How you don't like sleeping by yourself?
I feel like your skin really drank that serum, so we're gonna put a little bit more on, especially because we're gonna use the Jade roller.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say your skin is dehydrated.
Yeah, it is.
Incredibly. So let's put some more on.
Oh, Jesus, it's dripping. It's dripping.
I know, I'm gonna get it before it goes in your eye. It's not too bad.
Okay, so I heard that it was heat. Like heat was supposed to be like the thing. That's why you don't wash with hot water. So why is cold?
Cold closes your pores back up. So like for example, if we use the steamer, face steamer,
Yeah, it opens your pores.
opens them up so that you can get all the moisture into your skin. Look at me.
Yeah, Mama.
And whenever you use a cold Jade roller, this basically closes you all the way back up. It also helps with lymphatic drainage. So if you like clench your jaws a lot and you're tense here, this is supposed to also help with that too, because it's like massages those areas.
Let me do you.
Hold on, I gotta get your nose and your eyes.
Ready?
Yep. No, not like you're painting. Okay, let me show you. Okay, it's all gonna be out and up because you don't want anything to come down. You want it all to like keep you want to keep this tight.
So like this?
Yes. Yes. Feels good. You look like you was struggling.
Huh?
See, now you look so like hydrated and glowy. Okay, so now that we've done our
So
serum,
she looking at you like,
I know.
what is Daddy doing to your
Mama. Okay, so now that we're done with that part, we're gonna go in with moisturizer, and this is going to be the Tiger Grass Calming Gel Cream. So this was the original product. The regular, I mean not regular, but the original Tiger Grass cream was what I was obsessed with. Like maybe not last fall, but the fall before. I like went through a whole tube. It was when it was in like the more like traditional like that tin tube. And so now they've changed the packaging a little bit and created a gel version of the cream. So we're going to put some of this on you.
As long as you keep touching it, great. Uh-huh. Miss one right there. Okay. She just farted in my lap twice.
No warning, huh, Mama? So usually this would be my last step, and this will be Mark's last step because he don't need the next product, but I just wanted to also shed light on the next product that I've been really, really enjoying, which is the Camo Drops from the same Cicapair line. This is a color neutralizer, and this goes on like right after moisturizer, before your makeup. But you guys will see.
I love when she doesn't wear makeup. I love it.
You see how already you can see like the redness in my nose is gone. Like it's going away. Can't you see that?
Yes. Yeah, I see them boogers too.
Oh my God. Leaves are changing.
That's so beautiful.
You know, we have like
I have
this
so much
bright,
inspiration.
we have this
Yeah.
bright red tree like
my
right
gosh.
outside of our window. It's super pretty.
I'm creating a shirt later today inspired by that tree.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, cute.
I've been looking at that tree because upstairs from the area you can see it straight on with like the rest of the green and the
Oh, girl. Ooh. It sounded like a blow up.
Yeah. She pooped on me 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like all over me. I hadn't gotten a chance to change clothes. We have this thing where like me and her will go up and around like 8, 9 o'clock every night, and
Daddy is in
we'll
charge of
pray
bedtime.
We'll pray, we're getting our word, and literally she as soon as I was about to sit down, I threw the Bible on the bed. I'm about to sit down, and she like goes in, and at first I'm like, oh, it's something wet, because I just couldn't fathom that she'd done that. And I'm thinking this water, I look, and it was just poop everywhere. All over my clothes, all over her. It was nuts. Yeah.
Fun times.
Fun times.
Fun times. All right, y'all. So that, I think, concludes this episode of Masking and Chatting. Let me know if you guys want us to, again, try any specific masks out there, or if there's any topics specifically that you guys want us to cover.
Yeah, shoot the topics.
Yeah.
Shoot the topics over.
Send us the topics. They won't be in every episode, but I think it's fun when they are. Say bye. There you go.
She tried.
She tried. That was her bye. Say bye to the people. Say